Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of Hoppets. Today, checking out Verdant's Shark Week. We're doing all 4 Sharks variations today. And I haven't had one of these Shark beers from Verdant in a minute. It's been years ago, but I reviewed the original Even Sharks Need Water years ago, and I freaking loved it back in the day. Let's see what I think with my current palate and slight fatigue for hazy IPAs. You might hear some kids having fun playing around, but the in-laws are over and I'm cooking dinner for them, and I'm going to share these with my father-in-law because he loves IPAs. So I thought it was a good occasion to crack them today. So yeah, I love this back in the day. I also reviewed the left-handed giant collab they did, which was Even Sharks Need Cheeseburgers. But this year they came out with the set they also did last year, which is Baby Shark, which is a pale ale, hazy pale ale, then Even Sharks Need Water, which is the New England IPA or hazy IPA, and then Whale Sharks, which is the double IPA, and now finally the Dawn, which is the triple IPA, which is a beer that has over 30 grams per liter of hops, which is a lot of hops. We wanted to try these. It's Citra Galaxy hops in all of them, and it just, the same base recipe building up in strength. So without further ado, let's get these 3 out of the way and start with Baby Shark. Man, my table is wet from the condensation of all these cans because they were sitting in here for a bit. But you know what? That's okay. We'll manage. Looks great, the label. I love that. And I love how every label has, like this one does not, but all the other ones have like small shark emblems on the back. 4.8%, barley, wheat malt, oats, hops and yeast, and as I said, Citra Galaxy, both hot and cold side. Let's check out some Baby Sharks. Let's check it out. So poured actually not super hazy. I think this is the first time I see a Verdant beer that's not opaque. It's also not all the beer that I poured into the glass, so that could be why I did not do this to any of them, but let's just do this now. Just to try and mix a little bit. And they're quite fresh. They're a month and a couple weeks old. It's a lightly hazy pale golden yellow color. It looks modern. It looks much paler than the original beer. And it's got a white head. Let's check out the aroma on Baby Sharks. Smells pretty good. I can also smell garlic from my fingers from cooking. Yeah, it smells like a very easygoing, sessionable hazy pale. Like it's orangey, sweet citrus, maybe a whiff of tropical fruit in there. Yeah, I mean, it's super light. Some stone fruity notes maybe too. I'm not getting loads of that cantaloupe melon thing. But they do sometimes get from Galaxy. But it smells nice. Let's try it. Cheers. It smells very Citra focused. Yeah. It's a pretty decent pale ale. You could crush a few of this one. It's super easygoing. Fluffy in the mouth, but light. Mostly sweet citrus flavors like tangerine orange. Some peachy stone fruit notes on the back. Next to no bitterness. It's pretty good. I mean, it's really nice. It's nothing mind-blowing. It's nothing like, wow, what's this? It's just a nice session beer. Like, you can drink a few of this. It's a good session hazy. A lot of people will treat this probably for the body, but I don't think it's only 4.8%. It's not like this is like thin. It's like this is the body you usually get in beers in this strength bracket. Decent start. Let's move on to the next shark. And then try Even Sharks Need Water. So this is the first shark beer, the one that started it all. I guess these beers, I mean, they're quite famous from Verdant, but they're not. The original big claim to fame was Putty, but also Allen and don't tell Gus, there's a few beers I really loved back in the day. This one is really full. So, yeah, this one is a little bit more hazy compared to the other one. And it's got a shark fin on the back. 6.5%. Even Sharks Need Water. Slightly dirty glassware there. Yeah, much more hazy. I wonder if that's something to do with the AB. Well, it's because I flipped the can. Of course. Should have flipped this one as well. It's definitely paler from the original release, I think. Just judging by the thumbnail of the original video. But it looks like a nice turbid hazy IPA with a fluffy white head. Let's check out the aroma. Yeah, it smells nice. It smells very similar to the other one, just with more overripe notes, actually. More stone fruit And this one actually goes a little bit into the melon note. And yeah, some sweet tropical citrusy notes. Let's try it. Cheers. Much better mouthfeel. Much more fluffy. Very sweet citrusy as well. It's very similar to Baby Shark's. It's just stronger. But I gave this a 98 back in the day. Wow. High praise. It's a good hazy IPA. But it's not something that's blowing my mind at all. This is just a really nice hazy IPA that if you pick this, you're going to be really stoked on it. It's not something where you're going to be like, wow, this is just some of the best. And it's also not going to be something where you're like, meh. It's like just nice hazy IPA. Has a really good mouthfeel. It's really sweet citrus stone fruit that dominates. And then there is a little bit of a cantaloupe melon thing. Also spice. I think both of them have spice. That's probably Galaxy. And more fluffy juiciness about this one as well. Definitely more juicy. But also drier hazies. They're not like as sweet as a lot of modern hazies, which is nice. And even less bitterness in this one, actually. Yeah, that's nice. I definitely like that over Baby Sharks. So let's move over to Whale Sharks. I've never had this one. And this is 8.4% alcohol with a Whale Shark on the back. I got all of these on Beer Dome. I think I failed to mention that because of all the disturbances outside. But thanks a ton to Beer Dome for the beers. Great Dutch web shop with a huge selection of craft beer from all over the globe. And they had this series. I think they might still have the Dawn left, but the rest are gone. But check out Beer Dome. They actually just got another Verdant release as of shooting this video. So if you want to try some Verdant, head on over to Beer Dome. Link for the shops down below. So moving on here with Whale Sharks. Even more turbid and juicy looking. This looks kind of like an American haze. It's quite opaque and more dense in color. Yeah, also a little bit more orange. White head. Let's take out the aroma on Whale Sharks. Definitely more of a juice bomb kind of aromatic to it. It has much more like overripe, juicy aromas. It's like juicy melon, juicy stone fruits. Like it's the same as these, but it's just like more juicy, more vibrant. Yeah, it smells good. It's just exactly the same as the others, just amplified. Yeah, this really feels like what I think of when I think Verdant IPA. Oddly enough, there's a touch of alcohol on this one. A touch of alcohol warmth. It's also got a little bit of a polyphenol bite to it. A little bit. But it's more juicy. It's more overripe. It's also more pithy. I think there's more hops in this one. This was maybe 20 grams per liter, I think they said. Bubblegummy too. Juicy kind of bubblegum. It has some bitterness and some bite. But it's definitely got that polyphenol bite more than I'm used to from a Verdant beer. More of that juicy profile. I'm getting less of the polyphenols. And less of stone fruit. Again, more cantaloupe melon vibes in this one. Juicy sweet citrus fruits. And I think all of them have like a generic multi-fruit tropical type flavor. It's not like you can say, oh, it's pineapple, passion fruit. It's just like that multi-fruit juice, breakfast juice kind of thing. Okay, let's move on to the Dawn, the final one, the most heavily hopped one. Triple IPA on 10%. And here there is a QR code, which was not on the others, which says, to celebrate Shark Week 25, we partnered with Shark Bites to support UK-based shark conservation projects. You can scan a QR code on here to find out more. That's pretty cool, doing something like that. So the Dawn, which is, of course, a reference to Megalodon, the massive ancient shark. You even have the mouth piece of it on there on the side, on the small emblem. Well, let's see this one. So yeah, looks very similar to Whale Sharks in terms of opaqueness and richness. It's definitely a full, hazy color to this one. It looks like hypey hazy IPA colors. It's also more orange. It's funny, it gets more and more orange the higher ABV you go, which makes sense because of more malt. White head on this one as well. That's very nice looking. Let's check out Whale Shark, or the Dawn. It actually smells very similar in terms of aromatic intensity to whale sharks. It's maybe a little bit more bright, but it's the same. It smells like classic hazy IPA. A bit more bright tropical fruitiness on this one. Just, yeah. Otherwise, very much the same as whale sharks. Let's try it. Cheers. Definitely a triple IPA. Ooh. That's got some burn compared to the double. Yeah, this definitely got some hop burn. Huge, juicy override profile to this one. Much more sweetness. It has some really cool flavors, but it really digs into the palate. Very biting green hop flavor. But it's the same flavors as the rest, really. More tropical, more overripe, more juicy. More sweet, juicy, sweet citrus. More juicy stone fruit. It's like all those juicy characteristics are more apparent. Also because it's sweeter. But man, it's got some burn, this one. I mean, it's funny because a lot of the very heavily hopped American hazies and whatnot, although they're really heavily hopped, they don't burn. I'm guessing it's about contact time with hops. My burps taste like hops. I think this one is maybe a bit too much in terms of burn. I don't think in terms of flavor. The flavor is really nice. It also has that American saturated kind of thing going on, where like the saturated hop flavor digs into your palate, but it's not like as like brightly definable as a lot of the more well-known American ones. But I think they're good IPAs though. I think the best is definitely Sharks. That's the best of the bunch. Still, is the one where everything is the most cohesive. But these have more flavor. They just have a little bit too much of a hop burn vibe, which is interesting because I usually do not find that with Verdant IPAs. And I was thinking this could be second. So, but I think it's just, I like the profile being more bright and intense on whale sharks. So I think we're going to say number one is sharks, then whale sharks, then baby sharks, and then lastly, the Dawn. The most heavily hop one. I think it's just a little bit too green. It's a stupid saying, but it's just like, it's got too much of that chlorophyllic biting sensation, polyphenol thing. Tomato vines. Chlorophyll tomato viney flavor almost. It's just, it bites a lot. It's a little bit too much. But yeah, I guess actually this is the best one. Regular old shark. So in terms of grades, I'm not that blown away. I think they're good hazies. But yeah, I think like 91 on sharks, even sharks need water, and then a straight 90 on baby sharks and whale sharks, and then maybe like an 88 on the Dawn. I think they're good hazy IPAs, but I'm not like, wow, I want to drink loads of these. And it's a bit of a shame because I used to like, even sharks, I gave them 98. But my palate's also changed a lot. So maybe that's part of it. When I have hazies these days, like, because I rarely drink them, it's hard for me to, and I'm not as into them anymore. The only times I really get into them are when they're like those like mind-blowing, American often hazies. That's the only times where I'm like, oh fuck yeah, this is great hazies. Otherwise, often I'm more like, this is the feeling I have when I drink haze. A lot of haze. I mean, they're good. I'm just not super excited. I'd any day rather have a Pils, West Coast Pils, Helles, West Coast IPA, many other styles I drink over these days. But it was fun to try them nonetheless, at least. But if you're a big fan of the series, definitely check them out. They're out now. I still think you're able to find the entire set on a lot of web shops, so have a look around. Beer Dome, unfortunately, only has the Dawn left, so this is the only one you can get there, and maybe it's already gone. But as I said earlier, they did have a huge drop of Verdant beers lately, so you can check them out. Link for the shop is down below. And thanks a ton to Beer Dome for the beers. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And I'm going to say cheers and the favorite. Even sharks need water. And see you guys in another beer review.